Yo, this is your boy Mind Control. Come back with another video, and we're in a new season. I've been sorry about that. I've been crazy sick for the last like 2-3 weeks. I don't know if it was a China flu or what it was, but yeah, your boy been out of commission. So we're back, and I have this gameplay with aliens, and people said that they want to see it go in second. So let's show you go in second. With that being said, cue the intro. And we're back. And this is us going second like I promised, right? So we're playing against Swordsoul. I mean, I guess it's 2022 or something. We're playing against a Swordsoul deck, and we know how this deck give it up, right? Usually, you're able to at least put down 2 negates. What's that being said? It'd be they have a Baron and whatever this name of this card is, and Grandmaster. So I was able to ash the Moye, because I just didn't want him to get extra advantage, and I knew that the Baron was coming in, so I really wanted to use it before I was not able to use it anymore. So we did it a little early, and then yeah, he continued to combo off. I was not expecting Centurion, but here we are. So this kind of sucked a little bit, and yeah, even if I did save the Ash, I wouldn't be able to Ash any of this. I'll probably been able to Ash the Primera, but the Baron is there, so he would have been able to negate anyway. So in order to save face, I thought Ashing early would save him from 1 less draw. I thought he was going to have like a blackout, but he still could got that with the Grandmaster, so it really doesn't matter. But yeah, as you can see, I have 4 cards, and these cards are pretty much the 2 Monster Reborn spell cards. It feels bad to have in hand, so I'm going to have to discard one of them. And then he max C's on top of that. So we go for the Bloom first, and he let that go through. He waited to activate it, and he used the Baron to completely negate it, and that feels bad. So he wanted to get another negate out, so he summoned both of the Centurion monsters, and he goes to Synchro Summon, which is going to be the big Cosmic Dragon, which is another negate. So we got one Omni negate out the way, then we're going to go to Cresman Dragon and Synchro that off. He get another Stand-Up Centurion. So we use Snake Ring early. Thank God he didn't just activated early, activated on summon. He waited for a reason, so he was able to get Snake Ring out. So he got the Cosmic Dragon, and then we able to throw 4 in the graveyard. So we used Night Serpent to see if he would use that trap card, which he used it immediately, and then he got the Cosmic Dragon. So he immediately used that also. So it's kind of like, okay, cool. Now we have the Nunu. So we summon out the Nunu, and we're still under max C, by the way, which kind of sucks. So we use Curse, get Nyla, and then yeah, use Grandmaster. So it's kind of like all of these freaking situations, and it feels really bad. So we use Monster Reborn spell card, get the freaking Nyla out anyways, and then we goes into Reptilianne, because we could still get a card to add to hand. So we lower freaking Baron, and he has Ash, because of course he drew into it with the Maxi. So going second, it sucks a lot, and it definitely sucks when you still have Maxi. You have to play against a Maxi also. I could have probably made a decent board, but with him having advantage on top of advantage, it feels bad. Let's go to another replay. And we're back, and we're going second because this is gameplay of us going second, like I said. So we're playing against True Draco, and of course his board looks minuscule, but it's a pretty decent board. So use True King Return, which I forgot what this card do. I really don't know this deck at all, so I'm not going to commentate on their plays. All I know is they pretty much want to get the Draco King card in hand, so I ashed that indefinitely. But as you can see, it's almost GG's, because unless he have floodgates in the back row, then it's really pretty much nothing he could do. But he does stop our plays. So he does use this freaking card to kill the Snake Ring, and instead of me trying to build a board up for nothing, I just put Cursed on board, and since it's a 24 butt, I put it in defense mode, but he was able to get rid of that pretty fast. So now we are on a defense. We're working our back against the wall. So this is a top deck situation, and we got the card we needed, right? So instead of me getting negated again, I just normal summon it, and then hopefully he won't have any negates face down, which he doesn't. So he got the masterpiece. I'm not really scared of that at all. And yeah, so he used Curse to tribute all to Nyla, and then he used Draco Warrior, whatever that card is. And I'm not knowing these plays, so I'm not gonna fool y'all. So we get Curse, come back again. He used Skill Drain, and we use Daybreak, because why not? And this is gonna hurt him more than it hurts me, because he can't build a monster that's bigger than these cards, right? Well, he could actually, but we were not really pressed on it. In order for him to kill my board, he will need to freaking get rid of that skill drain. And if you get rid of the skill drain, then he's gonna be all set, right? So we instantly use that to destroy all his monsters, and now he has to get rid of the skill drain. That was a mistake. Not gonna lie, that was a mistake. For whatever reason, I got rid of my freaking Zero, and I made the hugest. I was cussing like a mug when I did that. But all in all, we're still good, because this card can't be destroyed by a card effect. I mean by battle. But he could still summon the monster and get rid of the spell and the freaking monster, and then get rid of our board, right? But we're not really worried about that too deep. So we get another Nyla in grave, and then he quits. So yeah, that was almost bad, I'm not gonna lie, but was able to clean it up because either he didn't know what he was doing, or he knew the writing was on the wall. And we're back, and we're going second again, and we're playing against either Dark Magician deck, or no, it's definitely a Dark Magician deck from what I remember. Yep. So he summoned out the dragon, which basically help you fuse summon. You can fuse monsters in the hand if you got Dark Magician. So this is how he gets out Dragoon, and we all know this is a freaking tower, right? So all we need to do is bait out this negate, and we'll be good to go. And we have numerous cards to bait out the negate. So we use Snake Ring because why not? And he only had one card in hand, so he wasn't too concerned. So we knew he was going to negate Snake Ring, and I was happy about that because I have all the cards I pretty much need, and we use the Maxi Engrave to freaking summon this out. So we still did normal summon. We're not concerned at all, and then we just push that right back to hand with the effect of the, I think it's the beetle, right, or the armor lizard. So he summoned out this in attack mode, but still not concerned. But the biggest concern with this deck, playing against the Dragoon, is you can't target it, and we all know alien monsters is capped out with attack. I think Sag is the biggest one. It's like a 3,300 attack monster, and it's pretty much not a big enough tower to get rid of this freaking Dragoon, especially with a 4,000 attack. So how will we get rid of it? I will show you in a second. So we go into the Reptilianne fully protected because we use it to synchro with 2 reptile monsters. So we get Zero, get the alien card, of course, the virus, I mean, and this is how we do it. So Alien Shock Trooper has an effect, right, where it says that you can quit effect, you can discard 1 monster, place alien counters equal to the original level of the face-up monster on the field, distribute as you wish. So basically, we can discard 1 card. So we usually do like Alien Stealth Buster, and then we could distribute 4 alien counters because of the level 4, right? And it doesn't say target; it says distribute as you wish. This is such a great text for alien monsters, and I wish that they make more alien cards and use text like this, because there should be no reason why we should be limited, right? Like, there's so many OP cards where things are unaffected. This is great text, and they should have like a spell card where you could just use these same effects as the virus, but use it on your turn. Summon out an alien monster, tribute it, and then board wipe. I don't think that's too much. Maybe I'm a little biased, but I digress, right? So we're able to get Dragoon into defense mode, which is good. So use Step Buster, and I don't know why I did that. We put it on my monster. I should have put it on. Oh yeah, I didn't want to put him in defense mode, the dragon, because I wanted to attack. I wanted to be able to attack and get the damage. And since I'm already getting rid of Alien Shock Trooper, I might as well put the witch cards on him. So yeah, that's one way to get rid of Dragoon with aliens. I remember I was playing against this deck and I had a hard time beating that tower, and I did not know how to do it, and now we all know. And we're back. And this time we're going first. This is going to be the last replay. And yeah, just want to show a replay where I'm not getting dog walked the whole day, you know? So he ashed the first new effect, which it doesn't feel too bad because people don't know. And then he immediately maxes us, right? So we ashed that. Thank God we got the ash. And I believe when I have all the cards I need and I see spell card Monster Reborn, I am super happy because it gives me so much protection having that card on board from board wipes, you know? I can get Zero back on field with nothing, or get Alien Mars if I want to have extra protection and put Alien Mars in defense mode from the lightning storms and stuff. So this is pretty much wombo combo, and I believe this is always a mistake for individuals who play against aliens or reptiles. You don't summon your ash or don't summon any monster off the curse effect, for the simple fact that you're pretty much giving me an extra card added to hand every single time. So we go into Reptilianne, and yeah, add a card to hand, and we're going to get the Kodo, right? So we can get our Reptilianne Synchro monster, so we can pretty much have damage protection. And he Nibiru us. Feels super bad, right? Super duper bad. But I feel like we can recover from this. So we go into our Night Sword, and we get Haggard, and then we roll these dice and wish upon a star, right? And we got nothing. We get nothing. But we're not hurt at this point, right? So now we're trying to fill up our graveyard with alien monsters. I mean reptile monsters, just so we can pretty much use Lily to yeah, get an alien monster. So he disturbed us, but he didn't stop us, if I can say so myself. So you get Stratus, and we immediately ash that because we know how detrimental that one Stratos can be. You can almost wombo combo, depends on what you have in your hand. And he think that it's gonna be as easily as done just to tack into Zero, but that ain't that type of party, my guy. And yeah, he maxed out, bro. He is maxed out. So for whatever reason, we get the best card in our hand, draw it off a top deck, but we have no other cards in hand, so we are not able to use it. We had to discard one card to use Snake Ring. And I think that's one of the main reasons why Alien probably would never get some support, because they would immediately have to either ban this card or limit it to one. And if I had to choose to say, hey, if you want Alien support, you would have to get this card banned, I would say ban it. I would say limit it to one. I am completely okay with doing that and getting support, because I think support for the Alien deck would be a lot better than having Snake Ring. And as you can see, once he's Alien lock, he thought he can do so much, but he was pretty much done for. Finito. Let's go to the deck list. And we're back. And this is the deck list, and I will give my synopsis on this. I would say that this deck is pretty fun. Not good. For the simple fact that there's too many archetypes in here. So I run into the problem, especially going second, that I would get I would draw a lot of one-offs. Like I would draw the Hunting Dance, I would draw into the Strike or the Recoil, or I'll draw into both of them, or I'll draw into the Armor Lizard and the Beetle, right? And there's nothing I could do with these cards. I'd rather draw, like not draw them, but yet like get them from the deck versus drawing them in my starting hand. These are not starters. I think almost all of these are, especially the Butterfly. All these cards are not starters. I would say Strike is a good card to start with, but Hunting Dance, freaking Recoil, Lizard, Beetle, Butterfly, not good starters, right? And then I also run into things where I draw two Blooms and I draw into one Evil Seed, and it's not a good feel. And yeah, when going second, especially, this deck is not good. So I would like to say, I'm not gonna save that. I think I added another card. This deck will be the deck that I climb with, unless you guys want to see a different deck, right? I feel like this is the most consistent. I added Hypno because I'm always having my normal summon at the end of the turn, and it feels good. Might use Hypno, might not, but I'm using Brainwashing Beam, and this deck is a better going second deck because off the top, like this hand will be a beautiful hand. I will be able to call by the Maxi, Ash the Maxi, call by any negates, and I have two Snake Rings in hand. That's a great starting hand. Going second especially, this is a good starting hand too. Granted, I would not want to draw the Abyss, but it's still something that I can discard. These are decent starting hands, right? Like I can do something with these hands. Like all of these hands. So that's the problem that you run into, is when you add all, this is a terrible hand by the way. Like very bad. But when you have all these archetypes in one deck and then you try to keep it at 40, it doesn't feel good. I'm not a person who like to play 50 plus cards in the deck because I feel like it just be too watered down. So I like to have the cards I want to play. And if I'm able to have more alien monsters, I can cut a lot of these cards out. I really don't need 3 Snake Rings. And when they do ban Maxi, which I hope it is soon, I would definitely not play the Full Loss card because I really don't care about Maxi as much. I would just probably play more, maybe Forbidden Droplet. I think that would be a good card to play. Yeah, Forbidden Droplet, because if anything, I could just use Snake Ring, discard one, and then if they try to do anything, I'll just Droplet and then throw the Snake Ring because it's already on the field. So yeah, with that being said, this is the deck list, and this deck is a lot better. And as you can see, I added another Reptilianne because I'm playing against one deck. Now I forgot to save the replay, and it was voiceless voice, and all I needed was to have this one card on the field, I mean in my deck, and they use the unicorn to banish it, and I was not able to resolve Virus because he had Stuff Guardian on board. And if I was able to grab this, I would went into the Reptilianne, and then I would use her to bait out and negate, and then possibly I could have resolved freaking Virus. And if I couldn't, I would at least been able to survive another turn, but that wasn't the case. He was able to like basically beat up all my monsters with a 4100 card. But all in all, this is the deck, and I think this is what I'll be running for the most part. And hope you guys stay subscribed. Please tell me what you'd like to see next. I have a lot of decks, and I do see that my decks are doing well. Like the other decks, I get like 500 views for whichever deck, but I do see my other content not doing well. So if you can, and if you like it, please give it a like, share it, view it for a few minutes, maybe 5-10 minutes. That'll help. That'll greatly help. With that being said, this your boy Mind Control, and I catch y'all on the next one. Cue the outro.